This is DJ Wolf Live. All right. You know, it's 2020. By the way, Happy New Year to everybody. I'll probably be saying it right through the weekend. I mean, this is the first full week of January in the new, and I just realized this, not only a new year, a new decade. So you have a chance to start fresh all over again for the next 10 years to get it right. Anyway, I happened to saw a sign that says something about let's work out. And I guess that's basically saying, because this is the first of the year, and you know how it is, people want to make right on their resolutions. One of the main ones is to lose weight. After you spent 3 months eating nothing but junk, from October all the way to the first of the year. Eating and drinking and being merry. Now it's time to get all the stuff off and shit in pounds away. Here's my thing. First of all, I'm going to say this. Should have been doing this the whole time. This fool don't know where he's going. That's number one. Number two, and I'll say this. Number two, I started my diet back in January of 2017. That was 3 years ago. And I just realized something. And I weighed myself yesterday. And I just realized something. More than 28 pounds later, I haven't gained any of that back. Well, let's put it like this. I haven't gained more than 23 pounds since I've been on the diet 3 years ago. 3 years ago, when I started my diet, I weighed 288 pounds. No joke. I still got it written down. That might have been 289, but 288 pounds. The most I ever weighed my entire life. And I vow to never weigh like that again. Or to never let myself get that big again. And I don't want to. That's ridiculous. 288 pounds. And at the time, I went from 288 pounds, and I did this myself, to around 275 or something like that. Yeah. I remember I lost like 15 pounds. It was some ridiculous number. I lost like 15 pounds at the time. What are these fools doing out here? Yeah, little punks driving that acting fool. Yeah, okay. 288 pounds to around 273. That's what it was. And I did that myself. And all I did was scale back on what I was eating. I stopped eating fast foods. I stopped eating fried foods. I stopped eating breads, cereals, cakes, and pies. I stopped eating all that crap. You know? Didn't eat that junk no more. I cut all of that mess out. Thank God I did. You know? And then I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me, you better start doing it right now. You know? And I did. I lost 20 more pounds. I did that through not Weight Watchers. It was through this fool knows how to drive. I didn't do it through Weight Watchers. I did it through Nutrisystems. I did it through Nutrisystems, right? And Nutrisystems, even though it was good, it was a good plan and all of that, and I lost the weight. But the thing was, it was a lot of sodium in it. And the doctor said my blood pressure was still high. But then again, at the time I wasn't working out either. But I still lost 21 pounds while I had to work out, which was amazing in itself. You know. So then I went with this other plan. In fact, it's been advertised on TV, Persona Doctors, and I lost even more weight. You know, and that turned out pretty good too. Look at this damn fool here. These punks, I tell you. Anyway, I lost even more weight. In Persona, matter of fact, I lost about another 30 pounds. So, in total, I lost at the time, I lost 40 some pounds. The bad part about it was, I gained a lot of it back. All but about 28 pounds, which is good. Not great, but good. Hold on for a second. So again, not great, but good. The main thing is that I maintained the weight off me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. I maintained keeping the weight off me for a number of years. The weight didn't come back. At least the original weight that I lost. The original nearly 30 pounds I lost did not come back. But the other 20-something pounds did. You know. So in other words, I was down to about 226. That was the weight that I lost when I finally had lost all of that weight. And it was a remarkable weight loss that took really about, I don't think it took 6 months to have lost that weight. But it started in January, so actually it took about 8 months when I lost the total amount of weight. But that's because I was on 3 different diets. You know, if I stuck to one specific diet, like Nutrisystems or Persona, I probably would have lost more if I had done private Nutrisystems and stayed on it for a while, which I am considering going back to, because it was a pretty damn good diet. I'm not gonna lie about it. It really was a pretty damn good diet. I may be looking back to getting back into it real soon. The one thing about the Nutrisystems diet that I love, you can eat a lot of different stuff that you never thought you could get away with eating. And it worked. Persona, you had to be on a specific diet, but you didn't eat their foods, unlike Nutrisystems, where you actually had to go in and they give you a plan. But the plan would be based on food you had to go buy in the store, not anything that they would have that's proprietary from them, but regular foods, you know. And yeah, of course, you would have to eat vegetables, and yeah, because that's their primary thing was vegetables and fruits and certain meats, you know. But mainly like lean meats like fish and chicken and turkey, you know, which wasn't too bad. And you didn't eat any breads with most of the stuff. That was other good things. So just certain things you couldn't do with it. But I'm probably saying too much about it. You had to go check out the Persona Doctors plan for yourself. Trust me when I say this. I lost that weight in a remarkable amount of time. But you can't do it with just losing the weight. You got to actually exercise, which is the other thing. Now, you can lose the weight by walking, you know, but you have to walk an awful lot. That's number one. But it's an exercise, but you have to walk at least, my recommendation is 30 to 45 minutes per day, if you can. You know. But believe me, by the time you finish walking, and I'm talking about consecutively walking 35, 45 minutes. Not just walking and stop, No. Because when I did it in my neighborhood, I mean, when I walk and walk, by the time I got home, I was dog tired. I mean, I'm not kidding. You know, but a lot of things you gotta have to give up. Drinking, smoking, that includes the other stuff too. You know, don't do drugs. You cut all of that mess out. You know, because those are factors. You know, stop eating all these big old ham hock sandwiches and stuff like that. You know what I mean? All these cut out. I'm telling you right now, this is why my personal take on it. Cut out the cakes, the pies. One of the things they recommended, cut out all those sodium-laced foods and salts, sugars. Cut all of that out. And I'm going to tell you, the biggest thing to help me out losing weight was to cut out eating a lot of sugars and sodium-based foods. If you cut that out, that's half your weight loss right there. Because all that the sodium and sugar does is retain water and fat. The sugar retains the fat. Well, you know, it retains a certain amount of fat. Sodium does too. But the sodium retains a lot of water, which enables to build more weight on you. And it's not good for your heart. You know. So if you cut those things out and exercise right and stop eating all these diets, these processed foods and meats, cut out a lot of these processed meats too. That's the other thing. You got to cut them out. You got to cut them out. You can't eat that junk. That junk ain't good. That stuff ain't good for you, man. Just telling you, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. Take it from somebody who knows, somebody who lost an incredible amount of weight within months. I've done it. I'm living proof of it. If you saw before and after pictures of me right now, it would blow your mind. You know, I shocked a lot of people. One girl in my office told me, she said she thought I was on crack. I lost so much weight. Now, that's not a compliment to me, but in a way it kind of was, because it showed that my determination and willingness to work to get the weight off me paid off. And it did in a remarkable amount of time. You know, and she was saying that when I first started on the Nutrisystem diet, and I lost the 20 pounds off of that. Actually, you know what? I think about it, I actually might go look into that. Because Persona was just too expensive. Well, actually, really, they're both very expensive. But the difference was the Persona plan was a little bit better for me. It was a more realistic approach to diet and exercise than Nutrisystem. Nutrisystem, you can lose the weight. Don't get me wrong. It does work. I'm living proof of it. But Nutrisystem can get you back into a spot where you might not want to, you know, you may struggle to get the rest of the weight off. Because when I was on Nutrisystem, and I was on it for about 2 months, after I lost the 20 pounds by the second month, man, I had a hard time getting the rest of the weight off. And then that's when I switched to the other plan. And then I started dropping pounds, like month after month after month after month after month. You know, I want to get back on that. But y'all guys can't just go into the gym for about 2 weeks and then quit and then go back to the same habit thinking you're going to keep the weight off. That's not how it works. It's got to be a lifestyle change. Trust me, I know. It's a lifestyle change, which in essence means you have to actually make the sacrifice in terms of what you used to do to what you need to start doing. In other words, when you were eating all that junk food and you know it was weighing on your health and your body, and you know that it wasn't good for you, and then you switch over to doing the right thing, but if you don't start making that a routine, that's going to be bad for your health if you don't make it a lifestyle change for yourself and make it the right thing and continue to do it, you know, and don't slack up on them. See, that's the other thing we do. We like to slack up on stuff. And one thing I really used to hate a lot was that a lot of people used to be like, I need me a cheat day. I hate that. You got 400-pound people talking about they need a freaking cheat day. A cheat day to do what? Eat more? Seriously? It's the most ignorant thing I've ever heard. Who the hell wants a cheat day to eat more when you trying to lose weight? Really? It's like you giving a dog treat because they sit there and decide they want to roll over when you told them to. You're supposed to try to lose weight. You know, if I'm gonna tell you right in front, and I hate to say it because some of y'all gonna get mad. I don't care. If you're over 350 pounds, you better look in the mirror. If you're over 250 pounds and you 5'2", you better go check yourself. Okay? Reason why I say that, and I'm not saying it to be, I'm really not saying it to be harsh. I'm saying because you really need to check yourself, because if you're talking about you need a cheat day and you ain't lost but about 5 pounds in a week, you need more than that's not enough for you. You need to do a lot more than just have a work 5 pounds off to get a cheat day. You know, seriously, you really need to put the work in. A lot of us want to just put just enough work in to get a couple of pounds up, and then you're supposed to expect to get a freaking reward for that. That's crazy as hell. That's not sacrifice. That's not work. That's just wanting to work to get a cookie after you worked in their yard for about 2 hours. That's crazy. No. You need to give up some time to exercise. And like I said before, it don't take a whole lot to do it. 30 minutes is not a lot of time to exercise, but it's a lot of time to walk, and you can burn it off. Trust me, I did it. That's how I started losing weight. The first year I started getting serious about my diet, and after about a few weeks, the pounds was coming off. I lost 15 pounds doing that. You know, and also because I was consistent about it. So the end of right here, to make a long story short, guys and gals, if you really serious about losing the weight and you want to lose it with the quickness, fastness, and the hurriness, I'm going to recommend this right up front, right here, right now. You heard it first. If you're really serious about losing the weight, people, I'm going to strongly suggest you get serious about it, and you don't quit, and you don't work just for snacks like a lot of folks do, and then they mess around, they don't lose weight, and then they get lazy, and they just sit on their ass and say, hopefully, even I've done it, and I'll admit to it, I've done it. I was wrong. Y'all heard me? I was wrong. I should have stayed more focused on losing the weight. And I didn't. That was one of my biggest mistakes. And I do regret that. I'm not going to lie. I regret that. Because I was doing pretty good up to about a few months ago. I actually went back and started losing weight again because I had got, just like I did last year, I got into the 260s and went down. And by summer, I was down to 246. The lowest I had been in about almost maybe 8 months to a year. So it's a work in progress. But you have to really work at it. You can't just wish it off. You can't just eat it off. You got to actually try to get the weight off by working to go in and exercise and dieting. And in some cases, depends on, what doctor's orders, detoxing. So I'm going to say this like I always do when I talk about weight loss and all of that. Take it from somebody to know. Go see your doctor first. That's the first thing before you get on any weight loss plan. Go to a doctor, get your physical, get checked out. I'm saying that wholeheartedly. Before you do anything on any kind of weight loss, go consult your physician first. Not because it's a responsibility for me to tell you that, if it's a public service, but to tell you that because that's what you should do anyway. Bottom line. No, I don't like to go into doctors, man. I'm going to tell you right now. After what I experienced last year and what I witnessed last year, better start getting them checkups. Better start taking better care of yourself. Because you only got one life here on this planet Earth, and you got to make the best of it. And you are what you eat. If you eat junk, you're going to feel like junk. Trust me. I've been eating salad the last 4 days. And I told my wife, I never felt better. I'm not kidding. I started out very early in the week, sluggish like I don't know what. I messed around and ate 2 sandwiches, which I did, from Arby's. It was really good. One was a fish sandwich, and I forgot the other. The other one was like one of those turkey side sandwiches. You know. But that was all I had for the rest of the day. I need nothing else after that. No anything but that. But still, I paid for it the next day when I got ready for work. And I said, I don't want to go to work. And I said, no, I'm going to get back on salad tip. I'm getting ready to eat salad now. But like I said before, it's a lifestyle change. You can't just go back to eating burgers on the regular. I had to tell a girl that one time. I said, you can't, because she think, well, I lost weight and I lost about 15 pounds. And then all of a sudden I went back to eating before. And then again, getting it all back. Well, what do you think? Is a miracle diet? There's no diet is a miracle. You just have to change your lifestyle. That's the bottom line. We got to stay, bottom line is stop making excuses. Go out there and lose the damn weight. You can lose the weight. Hell, I lost the weight. Like I said, the first 15 pounds I did just by just changing my eating habits. And then I went on 2 other plans and lost about 35 more. So don't tell me you can't lose the weight. You just got to stop making excuses. This is DJ Wolf. My name is DJ Wolf Live. My name is DJ Wolf. This is DJ Wolf Live 2020. Because this is a new decade. My channel is For All to Hear TV on YouTube. My Spreaker channel is DJ Wolf Live or DJ Wolf on Spreaker. Spreaker.com. If you want to hear all my episodes on the podcast, my on-demand shows, Spreaker.com/DJ Wolf. Same thing with YouTube, For All to Hear TV on YouTube. Comments, For All to Hear TV in the comment section. For everything else, DJ Wolf Live at AOL.com. That's DJ Wolf Live at AOL.com. This is DJ Wolf, and I'm out.